Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic vectors. In the previous video, we learned about the inverse or negative vector. In this video, we are going to learn about the triangular law of vector addition. What is the triangular law of vector addition? If we have these 3 points, points A, B, and C, and we join point A to point B such that we get the vector AB, we join point B to point C such that we get the vector BC, and we join point A to point C such that we get the vector AC. The triangular law of vector addition says that moving from A to C, or vector AC, is equal to vector AB plus vector BC. This is the triangular law of vector addition. If you have these 3 points A, B, C, the triangular law of vector addition says that vector AC is equal to vector AB plus vector BC. Now look at the direction of the arrows and the movement. You see that this arrow moves in this direction. So moving from A to C is equal to moving from A to B, then from B to C. When you have this, we call the vector AC the resultant vector because that is the result you get when you add vector AB to vector BC. So vector AC here is called the resultant vector. If you add vector AB to vector BC, you get vector AC. So AC is the resultant vector. Note that the endpoint of the first vector should always be the same as the starting point of the second vector before you can add the two vectors. Now, this is the meaning of this statement. Vector AB is the first vector that the point is referring to. So the end point of vector AB is B, is the point B, moving from A to B. So the end point is B. The starting point of the second vector must also be B before you can add the two vectors. So the first vector is vector AB. The end point is B. The second vector is vector BC. The starting point is B. So the end point here and the starting point here must all have the same letter before you can add them. Let's see how we can use the triangular law of vector addition to solve some questions. We have 5 questions here. We will take them one after the other. We will solve the first one in this video and we will solve the others in the subsequent videos. So, if PQ is equal to minus 1, 2, if PQ is equal to minus 1, 2, and RQ is equal to minus 3, minus 5, find PR or vector PR and the magnitude of vector PR. So I'm going to draw a diagram to represent this question that has been given to us here. The 3 points in question are P, Q, and R. So we have P, Q, R, Q. So the 3 points are P, Q, and R. Now we are looking for vector PR. Because we are looking for vector PR, PR is going to be our resultant vector. So I will indicate on this diagram that PR is the resultant vector. So vector PR is the resultant vector. That is what we are looking for. Now we know that vector PR is equal to vector PQ. So we start from P. PQ plus vector QR. So moving from P to R, moving from P to R here, PR is equal to moving from P to Q, then from Q to R. So vector PR is equal to vector PQ plus QR. So we can say that vector PR is equal to vector PQ plus QR as you've seen from the diagram. The question gave us the vector PQ to be minus 1, 2. But we are looking for vector QR and we have vector RQ. what the question gave us is vector RQ. We are interested in vector QR. We know that QR is the negative vector of RQ. We learned that in the previous video on negative vectors. We learned that vector QR is equal to the negative of vector RQ, or the inverse of vector RQ. Vector QR is the inverse of vector RQ. So if you have RQ and you want to get QR, we can say that QR is equal to minus RQ. And this is going to be equal to minus RQ is -3, -5. So you negate the S component, but it's already negative. So minus -3 will give us +3. Then minus -5 will give us +5. So we have been able to find vector QR from RQ. So vector QR is equal to 3, 5. So we now have PQ. We now have QR. We can find PR. PR is equal to PQ plus QR. PQ is -1, 2. So we have -1, 2 plus QR is 3, 5. So plus 3, 5. So PR is equal to -1 plus 3, which will give us 2, and 2 plus 5, which will give us 7. So the vector PR is equal to 2, 7. The second part of the question says that we should find the magnitude of the vector PR. In the video on finding the magnitude of vectors, we learned that the magnitude of vector PR is equal to square root of the S component squared plus the Y component squared. So 2 squared plus 7 squared. And this will give us square root of 53. If you find square root of 53 on our calculator, we are going to get 3.7 points, then a lot of decimals. We are running this to one decimal place, so it will give us 7.3. We don't know the units here, so we have 7.3 units. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, we are going to solve more questions using the triangular law of vector addition. Bye-bye.